Time now 6:22. From football to swimming, volleyball, and cross country, a lot of students are participating in sports right now. It's a busy time, and while there are many benefits, obviously, there are also some dangers. Every year, about 2 million high school athletes suffer injuries, and 30,000 of them are hospitalized because of those injuries. But there's good news. Many of these sports injuries are preventable, and we have the experts here to talk about that today, how they're preventable. I'm joined now by three-time Olympic gold medalist and FIFA World Cup participant Heather Mitz and Dr. Garlick with the Florida Orthopaedic Institute. Guys, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, so I said from football to swimming. I have 4 daughters, 2 of those swim. And when they came to me last year in the spring, my ankle hurts. I'm like, I don't know. How do you get hurt or injured in swimming, Heather? So we'll start with you. What are kids, maybe parents, doing that are the mistakes we're making that can prevent some of these injuries?
Yeah, I mean, that's the nice thing about this program, FIFA 11 Plus. It shows you the ways to land when you're jumping, to work on your balance, and just to how to become a little bit stronger and prevent those injuries from happening.
Dr. Grant, you know, you look at any ESPN site, anything like that, and they're talking about 7th and 8th grade athletes who are going to be primed. They're already focusing on these kids. These kids haven't even developed their muscles yet. All of a sudden, we're focusing on how great they're going to be here in 4 or 5 years. So what are parents, the mistake that they're making, pushing their kids? What can we do to sit there and say, hey, let's slow down a little bit? These kids aren't even 13, 14 yet.
That's exactly, you hit right on it, and this is part of the program that Heather's involved in as well. As you said, there's no muscle development. So a lot of the times where there's overuse type of injuries with kids, and they're relying on more of their ligament and bone structure rather than their muscle development, and that's why this program is so important. It stresses muscle development over ligament and structure, depending on ligament and structure.
Okay, so Heather, you can talk about athletes and these young people, the things they can do, maybe stretch, jump higher, jump right, do all these things correctly, but what do we say to parents this morning who are sort of pushing their kids out there and saying it, but still be nice and saying it?
Just to, you know, obviously you want your kids to go out there and do well and be involved in the sport, but, you know, you want to make sure they're out there and they're safe. So warming up, finding ways to be able to prevent those injuries so they can go out there and have fun on the field.
Eating right as well?
Yeah.
A website where people can go and find out more about this?
Yeah, if you go to the Facebook page and look up sports prevention, that is where you can find everything from DePuy MyTech and the FIFA 11 Plus program.
And Dr. Garlick, a website where folks, they do have an injury or something happens and all of a sudden, hey, I got to go to that expert who was on your show.
That's right, at Florida Orthopaedic Institute.com. FloridaOrtho.com.
Okay. Dr. Garlick, Heather, thank you so much for joining us today.
Appreciate it.
Obviously, be smart as well.
Yes.
Eat right, those type of things. Ginger?